don't exactly know where I'm going to go with this, but I made the mistake, I guess. Last night I was watching Joe Rogan, and he had this guy named Ben Anderson on, who's a journalist, a real journalist, combat correspondent. This guy's gone to some of the most horrible places on earth. And he was talking about Afghanistan. He spent a long time in Afghanistan. He's got PTSD. He's a brave guy for telling the story of what's gone on out there. But I watched that, and then I ended up watching a couple of his documentaries on Afghanistan and the Helmand province specifically. And one of them takes place in 2012, which is right after I left, during the big drawdown in forces. We were pulling out of Afghanistan like but yeah, this morning I can't get that place out of my head. I can't get the idea that those guys that I served with out there and the people that lived in the villages, they're all living under the Taliban now. And I'm sitting here with all my dogs, and I say to them, you guys are lucky that you guys grew up and live in America, where people have decency and there's laws, actual laws that protect you. I think about James, and I think about Sadie, the dog out there, and how they were both killed, probably by a couple of Marines, because they're not allowed to live on the bases that we had out there. And James was my best friend, my best Afghan friend. I love that dog to death, and I'll never forget him for his companionship on those patrols, walking next to me, walking in front of me, clearing the path for me. I think about the guys that I served with out there, the Afghan guys. A lot of them were real brave, and they fucking hated the Taliban with everything they had. And I wonder what the hell happened to them. I think about the kids that lived in those villages. They're all the same age as my kids now. 20, 21. And I wonder what happened to them. And it's sad because I feel like we left them behind and we let them down. I remember when news came that Marja fell to the Taliban, and I remember some of my friends that posted stuff about that out on their Facebook and stuff like that. How heartbroken they must have felt. And then when I heard that Garmser fell, I kind of just pushed it to the back of my mind. But I can't get it out of my head right now. I learned so much about humanity and about fear and courage and life out there. And it only is in these moments where I'm sitting here in my backyard, nice and safe, happy, very happy, that I can sit back and I can think about it. And all the experiences that I had out there, ones that I've shared, ones that I haven't, memories that I have. You go there, you go to these places and you, naive to what the world is, and you come back having seen and experienced and felt emotions, thoughts, visions that you could have never imagined. It doesn't really matter how intense combat was or anything like that. The thing is that everything blows your mind. I can't believe we let that place fall to those pieces of shit. Fucking murderers. And now we're negotiating with them. We're negotiating with murderers, rapists, drug traffickers. How the fuck does that make any sense? You know, those people that live out there in the Helmand, they're just regular honest people. They were just trying to survive. And it's hard to say don't take things for granted, because one of the benefits of society, of civilized society, is that you're absolutely allowed to, and you're kind of supposed to. You're supposed to kind of take it for granted. Because that allows you to do other things in life, like concentrate on art, concentrate on philosophy and innovation and technology, and all the things that generally help to better the world. But then every once in a while, I take a look around and I say, God damn, we're lucky. God damn, I'm lucky that my kids can go to school and not worry about getting blown up walking on the fucking road. I'm lucky that my daughters and my wife live in a place where they are equal. They have their own rights. They're allowed to have their own voice. They aren't anybody's property. And I hope to God that my kids never experience humanity in its fullest, because it's not the most pretty thing. So I'm just sad and sorry that we left that place behind the way we did. And I wish that we hadn't.